Here we go, final checks getting done. Cage door set to get locked. And we are about to get things underway here at King of the Octagon 2. Touch of gloves here. Straight into the action. Of course, as I said to you before about fighter safety being paramount, but just in terms of skill set and developing the skills, how important is it, like the rule set that we've got in place now?
Well, it allows them to get this competition experience, the experience of being in front of the lights in a cage, competing, without taking all the nasty brain damage that is, yeah, you know, like these kids, some of them might choose to fight in the future, some of them might not, and it's good that if they choose not to, that they're not brain damaged and compromised as a result.
Absolutely. Nice early scrambles here. Both men back to their feet.
Beautiful little get up from Dawson, threatening the hip bump a few times, and a beautiful low kick from Thomson. Thomson getting the underhooks again. Big takedown.
Very impressed with the HMAC man so far.
Yeah, very composed. Just collecting the underhooks anytime they've come together in the striking.
It is, it's like you say now, when you look at the sport and the way it's developed from when you were a kid competing to now, the skill set and the level that these guys are making that young amateur debuts at, it's incredible.
Oh, it's night and day. It's absolutely night and day different now. The sport has developed so much in the last 10 years ago now. I made my last amateur fight. Just the scrambling, the wrestling, the fakes, the actual cage positioning and the striking is just so much better now across the board.
Just over 10 seconds left here in this opening round. And what's been a dominant opening round for Thomson.
Yeah, definitely one in the books for Thomson there. Although Dawson did do some really good work threatening the sweeps and with his guard stand up.
How important is this point then as well, I guess, for the corners, especially when it's these young guys, their adrenaline's all over the place. Just the corners to get in there and be that common word for them.
Yeah, I think it can be a very overwhelming experience being in there. Although Olly did look like he was having the time of his life when he went back to his corner.
He certainly did.
But especially for like a young lad, sometimes it can be really overwhelming and your breathing can get out of control. And I think it's just important to be that, you know, like few calming words, just to bring the heart rate down, because like everything can feel so catastrophic and like the end of the world when you're that age. So I think it's very important to have experienced people in your corner.
Just a grimace on the faces of Odin Dawson before we get this underway. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the body lock, the takedown. Maybe did something to his back.
Both had so light on their feet here. Nice shot selection from both.
Beautiful low kick again.
Something that I think we've seen, that low kick, certainly the way it's come into the sport now, let's say the last sort of 5-10 years.
Yeah, I wish it didn't.
Yeah.
Dawson grabbed the standing guillotine. I don't think that is allowed under junior rule sets. I think just because obviously the risk of cranking the neck and spiking the head into the floor. It was a nice entry, a lovely guillotine, but I do understand that rule and why that rule's in place. However, Dawson is managing to come on a lot stronger this round.
Looking to take the back here once watch doesn't slip off.
Yeah, it was a nice body lock. Thomson doing a good job threatening the throw, but Dawson just like glue, just throwing those legs up like their arms almost.
As a coach yourself, Harry, how does it change teaching, getting a young lad like Olly, like Odin, ready for a fight? With the limited rule set in play.
Yeah, it's only something we've just started putting people in for, but I think the thing you've got to be wary of is that often training sessions are long, whereas these rounds and these fights are really, really short. So you need to have the kids prepared for the short bursts of intensity that the 3-2 minutes offer, as opposed to doing like longer. And he's going for the armbar. Beautiful entry as he falls off the back. Absolutely beautiful from Dawson there.
Let's see if the AVT man can get this done. Just not enough time there in that second round, but you've got to think it's ones apiece as we go into this third and final round, Harry.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent contest so far. Both lads really well skilled. Dawson, you know, in his debut at 12 years old in a junior rules fight, doing a really good job of making those in the cage adjustments to what's going on. Yeah, spectacular fight so far. I'm really interested to see how this third round goes. I think it's whoever can initiate the offensive grappling first is most likely going to come on top. It's just again, both of them have been throwing the good body shots and good low kicks. Especially the body shots are hard to shoot under and shoot past. So yeah, very, very good fight. Olly Thomson and Odin Dawson, just from the first 2 rounds, have plenty of reason to hold their head high and be proud of themselves.
Like you say, just 120 seconds left here to decide who will be the first victor of the night here at King of the Octagon 2. As we see, we're starting off here with these junior fights before the main event sees the most active man in UK boxing at the minute. You could argue European boxing at the minute. Luke Dyson taking on the formidable Danny Christie. Lovely knees. Fantastic knees there.
Dawson electing to pull guard and go for the armbar. Beautiful entry.
Lovely work.
The elbow's at the wrong angle, but he can kind of crank it like an Americana. He's used the sweep to get on top.
These grappling exchanges have been fantastic from both.
Yeah, this is a very interesting situation, because he's getting cranking pressure, but not on the armbar, on like an Americana, but is overhooked in a weird sort of way. He's going to go for the triangle now. Back to the armbar. This one looks
showing great resilience here though is Olly Thomson to not tap yet.
Yeah, and Thomson just getting his arm at the wrong angle for the armbar to work, sorry.
50 seconds left here.
He's going for it again. The angle looked slightly better there, but
he just seems to be getting closer every single time he just re-enters.
Oh, this looks tight. This looks tight. And it's over.
And it is all over.
Again, if you're watching at home and you're confused because the fight's over but Ollie didn't tap, in junior rules fights, it's at the referee's discretion if a submission is fully locked in, because we don't want kids, you know, snapping their arm and like rocking up to school with a snapped arm and stuff. So the referee saw that the arm was extended, the armbar was in, and it was the ref's discretion to call the fight, and that's the right call in that situation.
Yeah, we'll go. This is just going to be the finish here now.
Yeah, just angled off the cage and just managed to get that bend out of the elbow and straighten the arm out. It just gets to the hips, in, locks over, and he's got the fulcrum, like the elbow joint, just over the defending arm. Beautiful, beautiful submission. Great match, great match from both lads.
Yeah, what a way to get this card started. Harry, me and you calling up fights now that so many times now these junior fights really do steal the show, don't they?
Yeah, well, they're just these hungry, hard-working kids who are just in the gym day in, day out, grafting and devoting their lives to it so early.